guys, this is Frankie Painter Fitness and we are here for front door workouts. Today we are going to be doing a full body workout. I do those a lot, mainly because when I'm teaching, especially if I just teach maybe 2 classes in one place for the week, a lot of times I feel like that those are the only 2 classes that those people get to go to that week, and I want to make sure they work their entire body when they're there. So I do a lot of full body workouts. But today, this workout is actually on my Frankie Painter Fitness Pinterest page, and I'm going to show it to you. So if you search Frankie Painter Fitness, it should come up with a woman kind of with her arms up and she's jumping. And if you go under minimal equipment workouts, I don't know if you can see that, minimal equipment workouts, we're going to do the blue one right in the middle. That's called No Equipment Body Blast. So it looks like this. It's kind of a glare, but I think you get the picture. So what we're going to do today is a warm up. We're going to go through the workout exactly the way it's listed on here, and a cool down. Now I know for a fact you can do that in 30 minutes as long as you're not resting too long between things, because I've done it in multiple classes during that time. But what we're going to do is after we do the warm up and we go through the workout the first time, I'm going to come up to the camera and I'm going to do like this, so you know that we are going into round 2. On the second round, and you don't have to do this, you can just do the first round and stretch. On the second round, I am going to use weights for the lower body exercises. So that way, if you come back and do the video, if you only want to do the first round, that's fine. You'll do that, you'll do the stretches. But if you'd rather do the second round, then you can do the warm up, but then you can fast forward to where you see me holding up my 2 fingers, and you know that's the start of the second round, and you can just do that round with the weights and do the stretching at the end. So you have a few choices there. Just the first round, just the second round, or the entire thing like we're going to do it today. But I wanted to show you that so you know what it looks like. Okay, let me put this away. So the only equipment you'll need is a mat for the stuff that we'll do lying down. And then if you are going to do the second round with us, you'll need a set of weights, or even just one weight is fine. And of course, you don't need any weights. That's completely up to you. So I've got my water, I've got a towel. Let's do our warm up here. All right, so let's just start off with some alternating knee lifts. It's a little rainy today, but I like that. Rainy days are good days. Let's do 4 more. Grab your knee, pull it in. 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's alternate or rotate the leg out. Warm up the hips here, and you can hold on if you need to, but I encourage you, even through this warm-up part, work on your balance. All right, other way, out to in. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's switch legs. So we'll do external rotation first. 2 more. All right, and then out to in. 1 more. Here we go. All right, now let's just do some basic squats. So I want you to keep these small range of motion to start with here. Sit your hips back, keep your full foot down. Sit your hips back, up, squeeze the glutes a little at the top, and exhale. So we're going to do squats just like this in the first round. You could take weights in the first round if you want to. Again, that'll be up to you, but we'll definitely take them in the second. 2 more. 1 more. All right, now let's do some alternating reverse lunges. So make sure you're not going to step on anything behind you. Again, keep these nice and easy. This is just the warm up. We'll be doing reverse lunges in the workout, and we'll be doing front lunges in the workout. So we'll practice both of those, and I'll go through a little bit of form now, so when we get to it, we don't have to take too much time. What I'd like to do is just quickly go from one thing to the next, keep our heart rate up. 2 more. All right, now we're gonna go forward. So when you step forward into your lunge, the danger here is that you're gonna step and you're gonna go way forward like this and your front foot's gonna come up. So you wanna make sure your front foot does not come up. Don't step so far, but far enough so you can get a bend in the back knee and the front knee. You can kind of see where I am here. But just make sure that front heel doesn't come off the floor. So we're stepping, alternating. So step, heel, toe. Just plant that heel in as soon as you put it down on the floor. 2 more. These are in our workout. 1 more. All right, now let's lift and twist here. Alternating sides. We do have a couple of oblique exercises. Your obliques are on either side, right here. They kind of run down into your pockets, your front pockets. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do big wide squat here. Squat down, breathe up. Today is 63 degrees. Oh, when I did my video on Monday, I think it was like 85. Oh my gosh, such a big difference. 2 more, down and up. Now we're gonna go right into either a step jack, you could do a half jack or a full jack. Get the heart rate going here. I'm already breathing heavy. We haven't even started. 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, arm circles. I sort of keep the same things in my warm-up. If you've done a bunch of my videos, you know that. Things that I feel like are good. Go backwards. But if you start a workout and you're sore from something you've done before, make sure you take time to stretch that part a little bit more. Or even leave that out of the workout, especially if you're really sore. All right, reach up, down and squeeze. Up, down and squeeze. And I have to admit, I sort of chose this selfishly. The last video I did, my biceps were so sore for 2 days that I wanted to make sure I didn't work those today. They need 1 more day of rest. 2 more. Squeeze the shoulders in the back. Squeeze the shoulders. Now round out. So this is where we round, we pull back and squeeze. Round, back and squeeze. And back. Back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now last thing we're gonna do are 4 plank walkouts, and then we're gonna bring a knee in for a mountain climber on each side, walk back in and stand up. So I'm gonna come towards you here. So hands down, walk it out, hold it, hands under shoulders, mountain climber, walk it back in, stand up. This is just a really good full body warm up here. Upper body, core, lower body. Take it back in, stand up. 2 more, walk it out. Knee in, back in. And 1 more time. Walk it out, hold it, hands under shoulders, knee, walk it back in. All right, now we are gonna start off with 50 jumping jacks. So, just like in the warm-up, you could do a half jack, you could do a step jack, you could do a full jack, but we're gonna do 50. Ready? Let's go. And you may wanna switch between the ones. So let's say as you're doing it, you get tired, then you'll just switch to something less intense. Even breathing, that's 20. 25, halfway there. 30. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that warmed up the calves a little bit. Push-ups, 10 push-ups, however you want to do them. Wall push-ups, 4-point push-ups, which are here, modified push-ups, which are here, or full push-up on your toes. Get your mat if you need it, and let's get those 10 push-ups done. All right, good position, pull those abdominals in no matter where you are, and let's go. 1, up, 2, 3, exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stretch back here, child's pose real quickly. All right. Squats. So if you're only going to do this one time, you could take your weights right here. But for round 1, this is no equipment. 20 squats, just like in our warm-up. Feet are flat, sit your hips back. My arms go forward for counterbalance. That one did not count. Here we go. Exhale as you stand, little glute squeeze. Get some glute action in there. I always squeeze my quads at the top as well when I come up. 10, I think. Sometimes I go back and watch these videos and I've counted incorrectly. Whoopsies. We'll say that's 15. 3 more. Up, down, last one, and up. Bicycles, 20 per side. You'll need your mat for this so we protect our spine. Now, bicycle, you could modify so you always have one foot on the ground, but you're lifting and twisting, reaching the shoulder for the knee, not the elbow. If you're not modifying, they look like this. And we will do 20 per side. Your head stays up the entire time. So you can put your arms here, but they sort of get in the way. I would suggest right next to your ears. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, not too fast. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's roll up. High knees. My kids at St. Barnabas joke about this because when I say it quickly, it sounds like high knees. So high knees, which look like this, basically an exaggerated jog with your knees coming up in the front. Now this is pretty high impact, so if you don't want to do this, just lift your knees, but have a good arm movement here and do it quickly so that you're getting your heart rate up. Now we're going to do 25 going to the front, and we'll do 25 going to the corners, which look a little ridiculous, but who cares? You're probably by yourself just like I am. And if you want, you can hold your arms out, tap your knees as you go. I don't really do that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the corners. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your mat back out. Oblique V-ups on the right side. So You will be on your right elbow. Now, the way I explain this when I am in class is I'll tell people to get in the middle of their mat. Put their body in the middle of the mat. Your right arm is going to be out straight, and you're going to use it as leverage as you come up. You're going to push with your elbow. Straighten your legs out, so you're going down the middle of your mat. Then take your legs and move them so they are facing the front corner of the mat, just like that. You can see I'm right on the corner. So now what I'm going to do is put my top arm over. I'm going to lift, push with my elbow, come up on my glute, and lower back down. So I'm lifting at an angle, and I'm working these obliques. If that's too hard, you'll do it like this. One leg, and lifting just like that. And we are going to do 15 of these. Here we go. Up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, stand up, squat jumps, then we'll get back down and do the other side. 20 squat jumps. If you don't want to jump, you're going to squat and come up on your toes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure the full foot hits the ground on the squat. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Last one. Okay, on your mat. So these are left side, V up, same position here. Bottom arm straight out, elbow stays down, feet are to the corner, top arm comes over, lift up onto your glute and down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and remember, you can just lift your top leg. 9, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Mountain climbers. 50 per side mountain climbers. So mountain climbers are hands directly under your shoulders, feet are back, alternating, pulling the knee in. Now, I've said this to my classes before, I do not tap my foot when it's in. So you'll see a lot of people do it like this, where they tap in. I try not to do that because I feel like it encourages a lot of bouncing through my midsection, and I want to keep that really tight and just pull my legs in. There's going to be a little bit of bouncing, but you don't want so much up and down. So think about that. You could modify this if you're on your knees, knee in. Of course, the mat would be underneath your knees, but that's also going to be a lot slower. 50 per side, hands under shoulders, stretch back. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Holy. Oh. Okay, I've definitely heated up. Definitely heated up. Okay, next are front lunges. Oh, I'm actually looking forward to these. 15 per side, alternating front lunges. So again, this is ones we'll use weights on. Next time. Whew. Let's go. And remember our form from the beginning. Heel places first, stays in place. Keep your upper body straight. I'm sure you can hear me breathing here. Oh. 8. So you could do both rounds of this with weights if you wanted. We got 5 more per side. 4. I like to count backwards when I'm getting close. 3, 2, 1 more each side. Nice. All right. Now a plank with a knee under. So we're gonna do this slowly. We're doing 20 of these. And I don't think I specified on the page, but we're gonna cross it under. Anytime I can work my obliques here, I wanna do that. So that's what we'll do today. So I'm gonna turn a little bit this way so you can see better. So you're in the same position as your mountain climbers, but when our knee comes under, it twists towards the opposite elbow. Now we're gonna do 20 per side, and we're not gonna go too slowly for this because this is hard work. It's hard for upper body and it's hard for your core. But if you feel like your back is sinking in and your form is really getting bad, you need to stop and either modify to your knees or rest out a few reps and come back in. Elbows under shoulders, toes out, tuck your pelvis, your hips under just a little bit, and here we go. So right comes under to left, left to right. That's 1, 2, 2. And I tap my knee on my arm, but if you can't do that, that's okay. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. We're halfway there. Whew. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's stretch back into child's pose here. Oh, that is a lot of upper body work. I feel it more in my shoulders. Now, alternating reverse lunges. This is your last one. If you're doing 1 round, this is your last exercise. Then you will forward to the stretches and do that. Reverse lunges, step back, switch sides. Doesn't matter which foot you start with, since we alternate. So don't forget or leave out the stretching at the end. It's so important. 7, abdominals are pulled in here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more each side, 2 more, last time each side. Okay, now I can see the timer. I'm at 24 minutes, and that included a little talking at the beginning. So if you took 5 minutes to stretch right now, this would be a 30-minute workout for you, which is perfect for most people. But for those of you that are doing round 2 with me, I said I was gonna hold up 2 fingers. So this is gonna start round 2. We're gonna start over. You can do it exactly the same way if you want, Or you could grab weights for the lower body part, which is what I'll be doing. So let me get a drink of water. And we're gonna start off with jumping jacks. Now, we have 50 to do. And just like I said before, you could do a half jack, you could do a step jack, or you could do a regular jack. Now, I'm gonna take, all I have is a 15 and a 20. So I didn't put myself in a great position here. But I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna press it above my head as I jump. So this definitely increases the work. You get shoulder work in here, but cardio as well, because this is an extra 15 pounds on me. So I may have to put it down part of the way through. I'll just see however much I can do, I'm not sure. We'll see what I can do today. Every day's a little different. All right, so here we go with our 50 jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2. I'm not going to count all of them. I'll count by tens. That's 20. 30. 40. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right. Push-ups. 10 push-ups. Now, I'm going to do these as triceps push-ups, where my elbows stay in close to my body. I really like triceps push-ups. I don't feel like I'm as good at them as I used to be when I was teaching regularly, but doing these videos is helping me, just like I hope it's helping you. So triceps push-ups, elbows stay in real close. They graze the sides of your body as you lower. So start off with hands directly under your shoulders, and we're doing 10. Exhale as you come up. Here we go. Down, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, stretch back. So now, when I was doing those, my form, I was right on the edge of it being almost bad form, but I slowed it down a little bit, took an extra second at the top of the push to rest, and I was able to do one more. But if I felt like my form was getting bad, I would have gone straight to my knees. Squats, grab your weights if you would like to for this. And I'm gonna take the 20s. So this is 40 pounds of external weight for my lower body. You could hold one weight at your chest if you want. 20 squats, let's go. You could also hold these weights at your shoulders if you wanted. That's completely up to you. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights are down. Notice how I put those down. Squatted. No leaning over. Bicycles. 20 per side on the bicycles. I'm going to switch these up just a tad. So this time when we do our bicycle, we're going to chop to the outside of our knee. So if you're modifying, you will look like this. Now the big thing here to remember is you need to twist your upper body. So I could do this where I just reach my hand and I never actually twist my upper body, but that defeats the purpose of the bicycle. We're wanting to work our rotation and our obliques, so you have to twist through your upper body. Make sure you're doing that. Okay, 20 per side. Let's go. Chop, chop. We're gonna slow them down just a little. 3, 3, 4. Just to make sure your form is good. 6, 7, and I tend to inhale on one side, exhale on the other. 10, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, give yourself a little stretch here, pull your knees in, and that will stretch out your lower back. All righty, we will roll up. High knees. We're gonna do the same thing as last time. 25 in the front, 25 on the corner. So if you're modifying, you're stepping like this. Okay, let's work some hip flexors here. Let's go. Make sure you're moving your arms. That helps to move your legs. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corners. Inner thighs. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. V-ups, right side. Mats down. Remember how you do this. Middle of your mat, bottom arm is straight out. Move your feet so that they are at the corner of your mat. I'm gonna have to move this back or I'll hit the plant stand. So you're using your elbow here, and I sort of spread my fingers, put them on the ground so that gives me a little push as well. Here we go, 15, up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, exhale, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Alrighty, stand up and squat, jumps, 20. Now, you could hold weights for this, squat like this. You could hold one weight, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. Squat, jump with one weight in the front. Now, if you do that though, make sure you're not leaning over and doing this. Just stand up straight. My feet are a little wider, and I just come up straight like that. I'm making more work for myself. I need it though. 20 of these. Let's go. Of course, you could come right up onto your toes if you don't want to jump. That's 10. That's 15. 2 more. Last one. And down. Okay. V-ups on the left side. Middle of your mat. Bottom arm is straight out. Legs are at the corner of the mat. Top arms over. Let's go. This side, for me, feels harder. Not as natural. For you, it might have been the other side, since you're mirroring me. 3 to go. Up, 2, last one. Up and down. Perfect. Haven't done those in a while. Mountain climbers. We got 4 exercises left, and I consider mountain climbers, this many of them, hard to do. So you're gonna adjust as you need to. We're gonna do them the same way. I'm gonna turn this way this time, just because I like variety. Hands are directly under your shoulders. Stretch your legs out, and we're doing 50 per side. So rest if you need to rest, but don't let your form go bad before you decide to rest. Okay? Let's go. Keep your head lifted a little. Don't let it drop down. We don't want to have our spine that way. Keep it straight. 20, 3, 4, 30, 40, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch back here. Oh, wow. That is a lot of mountain climbing in a state with no mountains. Front lunge. 15 per side. Hold your weights, 1 or 2. All right, I'm gonna take my 20s. Notice how I squat and pick them up again. Forward lunge. Upper body straight. Lift your chest out. Lots of air going into your lungs. Here we go. Step in front, switch sides. Now remember, your foot stays planted and you don't lunge over the front foot. With weights, it's harder because you're going forward and they're pushing you even more. So be careful about that. 7. If the weights are not helping you with form, put them down. 9, 9, 10, 5 more, or 10 total. 2 more on each side. Last 2. Ooh, wee. Okay. My goodness, that's hard work. Plank with a knee under. This is our cross plank here. So you can modify this, remember, down to your knees if you need to. Just makes it a little harder when you're on your knees because you don't have that clearance. You're trying to come under and the floor is in the way. But it can still be done. I don't want you to not do it because of that. So same thing, we're not switching this. 20 per side. We know you're gonna feel it in our shoulders, but that's part of our upper body work because you can see we didn't curl, we didn't press, but we did push-ups. I used the weight when I did jumping jacks. This is our upper body work here. So even if you hold a tall plank here or on your elbows, that's better than nothing because at least you're getting that upper body and core work in. Here we go, hands under shoulders. Let's do it. Under, under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway there, 12, oh, it's getting hard, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Knees down and let's stretch. Oh, I'm sure it's nice to see the trainer struggling, because for whatever reason, a lot of times people think we don't, but we absolutely do, because we're just like you. Things are hard for us. Last one, reverse lunges. I'm going to hold my weights. I'm going to take my 20s again. This is a lot of work for me. Holding 20s by themselves is a lot of work. Just keeping the grip. 15 per side. Deep breath. Roll your shoulders back. Good posture. Pull your abdominals in. Let's go. We're 15 reps away, now 14, from being done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. We can do this. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, oh my. One more. Last time. Alrighty, put your weights down. Let me grab some water. Okay. Now we will stretch. Always. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our quad stretch here. You can hold on if you need to, but hopefully if you've been following along with me, you're working on your balance. Keep your chest out. Good posture here. Take that same foot, heel down, press your hips back. So we feel this behind the knee and in the hamstring. Oh, my heart rate's up. Okay, same leg, cross it over, figure 4, and we will squat down. Now, I get a better stretch for this if I am on the mat, or even if I'm seated in a chair, just because I can squat lower than what I'm doing right now. So if you want that, want a better stretch for your hip, get on your mat or go grab a chair real quick and sit on the edge and do it. Okay, switch legs. Quads. So again, you can hold that opposite arm up if that helps with your balance. Deep breath. Bring that heart rate back down. Heel to the floor, press your hips back. And I hope you're not just skipping through this part. Everybody needs to be stretching, that's my opinion. Okay, cross the foot over for figure 4, and we will squat down. Oh, that feels so good. I see more people walking. Like that's the second person that's walked by. I've never seen that person walking before. So this is a good thing. People are getting out and exercising that might not have before. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a calf stretch right here against my wall. Heel on, I'm going to push forward here into the wall. So I'm just lifting my toes up. I think you can see that kind of on the edge, but Or I could actually do it on my weight. This weight's heavy enough, just like that. Ooh, that even feels better. Just like that. Perfect. Switch sides. We did jump a lot, and jumping works your calves and the back part of you, so good to stretch that out. Okay, now let's go to upper body. So we'll do a modified cat and cow. Arch your back up, pull your pelvis under, release it down, head comes up. Again, arch it. Oh, pull those shoulders apart, release it. Again, one more, arch it up. Release down. Now let's roll it all the way up. Roll the shoulders back, grab your hands. Open up your chest here. Just pull your shoulders down and back. Give our chest a stretch. Alrighty, bring an arm across for shoulders. And I'm dropping my head the same direction my arm is facing here. Go the other way. Just a little neck stretch while we're doing it. Like this side is super tight for me. I think I slept weird. All right, now reach your arms up, clasp them together up at the top, nice and tall. Just stretch up as tall as you can. Inhale, exhale your arms down. And let's give ourselves a little bit of a torso twist. So a little twist here. Reach your arms up and down. Back to the center, other way. Arms up, down, back to the center. Nice. Drop your head, bring it up. Little circle here to the front, back to the side, to the front, to the side, and you are done. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. With those that have subscribed to my channel and watch my videos, it means so much to me that you're doing this. So I will look forward to seeing you next time at my front door workout. Have a wonderful day.